Hey, this is the Daily Overpass. My name is Eric and I make apps. Now today I want to talk about how we're not the cheapest, but we're the best.
Have you ever met Miss Lindy? She's a gal with the bright red hair.
Okay, so it is another beautiful day. We've had this big heat wave here in England, right, where everyone starts to complain about it. Oh, it's just too hot. Every summer when we have a heat wave, everyone complains about how hot it is, and I love it. I love the heat. I love the sweat. I love the way the grass dies and it crunches underneath your feet, just like Southern California. I love it. Right, so I had to come outside again today, right? So, and if you're wondering whether or not I intentionally framed this shot so you see the car in the background, you're damn right I did. I love this car. Anyway, so today I want to talk about pricing, and this has to do with some of you guys who do client work, or if you're looking for a job or anything like that. Back when I first started Overpass, I started Overpass in 2004, but I started trying to take on clients in like 2005, 2006, like years ago, right? And one of the things I realized I needed as a .NET developer was I needed a Windows server. So I started shopping around for a Windows server, and they were all so expensive compared to Linux servers. And you know, if I was a PHP developer, it would be a lot less expensive, but I was looking for .NET. And some of the web hosts that I was looking at, they didn't have prices on there, so you had to go fill in the questionnaire, the form, so a salesperson contacts you, which is what already you know it's going to be expensive. So I remember going to Rackspace. That was the one I specifically remember. They're one of the big hosts, right? And I got a call from the salesperson, and he calls up and says it's going to be like £300 a month or something like that, which was way outside my budget. I couldn't afford that at the time. So I told him, I said, I'm sorry, that's just a bit too expensive, right? He goes, well, Eric, you have to understand, we may not be the cheapest, but we're the best, right? And that's all he said, right? We're not the cheapest, but we're the best. And I remember thinking at the time, yeah, I kind of want the cheapest, right? I don't really, to me, I don't really know the difference between one web host and another web host. If I had a server hosted co-located with this company or this company, it was a commodity to me. I didn't really know the difference. If he'd followed it up by saying we have better support, I still wouldn't have cared about better support. But whatever he'd followed it up with, he didn't give any examples. Now this phrase, we're not the cheapest, but we're the best, is something that's stuck with me since. And I think about it all the time, right? Whenever I'm talking to a new client and they're saying that's a bit too expensive, you know, what I have to be doing is thinking about what the motivating factors are, right? Do they just want to get something onto the app market, or do they want all the support and everything like that? And what can we do to differentiate ourselves and to make our price seem worth it? And it's the same when you're looking for a job. If you were going to a job interview, the one question your interviewer is thinking is, why should I hire this person as opposed to somebody else? What makes them different? What differentiates them? Why are they worth this extra price tag, right? So whenever we meet with new clients, I have this PowerPoint presentation. One day I should do it for you guys. I mean, it's not really great, but talking about some of the USPs that we have, you know, all the millions of downloads, everything. And one of the things about putting out content all the time is also to demonstrate we know what we're talking about, right? So this is something for those of you guys who are just starting out, you know, or if you do client work, you have to be able to differentiate yourself from other people. And this is something I see with software companies that contact me all the time. They all send the same email. I could tell by the shape of the email. It's 2 paragraphs and then a bullet point list of the technology they use, and then 2 or 3 paragraphs underneath it. They're all from different companies. They all say the same thing. They all say we're a specialist in this technology, this technology, this technology, and they're all identical. Whereas if anybody said something different, differentiated them, they'll say, you know what, the ideal company to contact me would say, Eric, you've probably already heard of us, right? That's one of the motivations for always putting out content and always, you know, trying to be active on social media. And it's the same if you're looking for clients. It's the same with your applications. It's the same with you're looking for a job. We just live in a crowded world, and you always have to be thinking, how do I stand out? And saying, I'm not the cheapest, but I'm the best, is just not good enough. So anyway, I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I am, obviously. And that's it for today. I'll talk to you guys again tomorrow.